So you're thinking of moving and living in the Northport, Florida area. What's going on, everyone? Noah here. Today we are going to be discussing everything Northport. We are going to be discussing why are so many people moving to the Northport area? What are the attractions, as well as, what are the closest beaches to Northport? What is the name? How far away is it? And we will also be discussing kind of like the shopping in the area. Where's the nearest shopping mall? Publix, grocery stores, and so forth. And basically throughout this video, we're discussing this huge opportunity that so many people are missing out on in the Northport area, like they did with the Sarasota real estate market. And now look at it, it's absolutely booming. So with that being said, let's jump in and let's get started. And whether you're looking to move to the Northport or Sarasota area, that is honestly our specialty, is helping out-of-state buyers just like yourself make the move as smooth as possible. Whether that be 9 days or 90 days, we are ultimately here to help you and be your boots and eyes on the ground. So if you can't come from out of state to come visit this area, we will do these amazing video tours with you so that you have an amazing idea of what you're buying into. So let's discuss why are so many people moving to the Northport area. And what it honestly comes down to is three different things, right? The first thing is that real estate is a lot more affordable here in Northport compared to other areas, surrounding areas like Sarasota, right? So new construction in Sarasota in an HOA community, you're probably looking at around $550,000 to around $600,000 right now, and you have long wait lists, right? Here in Northport, you can get new construction for around $300,000, $350,000 for a very nice house, and you just have to do the build times, which is around 12 to 15 months right now, but there's not wait lists compared to, other surrounding areas like Sarasota. So that's kind of the biggest thing, is that real estate is honestly a lot more affordable here in Northport. Now, the second reason is because Northport is a lot more residential. As you can see behind me, we have a lot of trees, a lot of nature. As you can see down the road, there are a few houses, but Northport is a lot more residential. You would not be able to find this in Sarasota. If you did, it would be hundreds of thousands of dollars just to buy a vacant lot here. Here in Northport, what I like is that vacant lots are anywhere between $15,000 to $25,000. So right now, lots are a steal in my opinion, especially when you're building new construction. And the benefit is that Northport doesn't have any HOAs, so you don't have to worry about paying a couple $100s every single month and live by the rules of the HOA. You're free to do whatever you want on your property. Now, the third reason why so many people are moving to Northport is honestly, there's not as much traffic and it's a lot less busy than Sarasota. So for example, if we're in Sarasota, we're traveling 10 miles, it's going to take us around 20 to 25 minutes depending on traffic. Here in Northport, that would take us 10 to 15 minutes, right? Now the reason it's 15 minutes here in Northport is because we're driving through these amazing residential areas, but we're not dealing with traffic, right? So it's a little bit more slower of a speed once we get to the highway. So that's another thing to consider, is that Northport is a lot less busy than the surrounding areas like Sarasota and Venice. Now let's discuss the beaches here in Northport. Now, if you're looking at a map, you see Northport is not on the coast or the Gulf. So how far exactly are the beaches and what is the closest beach, right? So in Northport, the benefit is that the real estate is more affordable. The downside is that you are going to be around 30 minutes away from the nearest beach, which is going to be Venice Beach. And if you guys know, Venice is known to be the shark tooth capital of the world and have some very nice beaches. And not only that, if you guys have dogs, Brohard Dog Park or Dog Beach is just a little bit south of Venice Beach, and it's one of the only dog beaches here in the Sarasota Venice area that you can actually take your dog to, right? So it's super convenient that it is only about 30 minutes away, and that it also has like a little dog park available if you do have pets as well. But like I mentioned before, Northport is really a great area if you want more residential real estate and stuff like that. Now, if you want to be closer to the beach, you're probably looking at around $600,000 to $800,000 depending on the location of being close to Venice Beach or Siesta Key Beach. So now that we have discussed kind of basically why are so many people moving to the Northport area, as well as talking about the beaches here in Northport, and let's discuss kind of like what does the shopping atmosphere look like in Northport. So if we are thinking about like grocery stores, for example, Publix is one of the biggest ones. And I'll throw up a map right here to show you where all the Publix are located. As you can see, there's a lot of Publix around, so I wouldn't worry too much about a Publix because they're basically right around your corner, right? And then the next thing is, if you're looking to be near a shopping mall, we'd be looking at probably like the Port Charlotte Town Center, which is probably around 10 to 15 minutes, depending on where you live in Northport. And now this large mall has nearly 100 different stores, including like JCPenney, Dillard's, Old Navy. You can go there, and it has other bigger box retailers. You can go there and have a good time, a good day, spend a whole entire day there, go shopping, shop till you drop. And if you guys are talking about, more like home improvement stores or other stores like that, there's one main drag. I'll throw up a map right here of kind of Northport and kind of like the main drag. We will find like Lowe's, Home Depot, Dick's Sporting Goods, and all these other more bigger box retailers as well, but they have their independent stores, so they're not all found in like one city center, but they are all spread apart. So if you are looking to see, Northport does have a lot of options for us. So if you are worried about like shopping or being too far out in the country, like these woods here, I wouldn't worry too much about that, because we do have a lot of shopping around. It's not as busy as Sarasota, but it is a lot more residential and a lot more peaceful than Sarasota, in my opinion. So now that wraps up today's video about living in the Northport, Florida area. As you can see, there is a lot to do still in Northport, a lot of different options we can go ahead and explore, and it is a lot more peaceful and quiet, unlike the Sarasota area. Real estate is a lot more affordable. And like I mentioned before, if you guys are looking to move to the Northport area, whether that be 9 days or 90 days, that is honestly our specialty. It's helping out-of-state buyers just like yourself make the move as smooth as possible. So if you guys have any other questions whatsoever, put them in the comments section down below. Or if you guys want to chat personally, my link is down below, or my contact information will be here as well. But once again, I hope you guys enjoyed this tour of Northport and why people are moving to Northport, and I hope to see you guys all on my next video.